Hey family, I pray that all is well with you on today. I just want to do this quick message to say thanks to New Possibilities for having me on his platform on Sunday. It was a blessing. I do know that, yes, I was very tired. I was up since like 4 o'clock that morning with very little to eat. And by the time I came home that day, I was maxed out. But I will say that I'm the type of person that if I tell you that I'm going to do something, I will do it. So I'm just thankful that he invited me. I was thankful to listen to the intellectual conversation that took place. I probably only spoke in maybe the first 10 minutes of it. And then I was just listening in because honestly I was tired. And I don't know why. I was like, okay, this is really good. I'm going to keep on listening in. But my mind just kind of went... My mind just kind of went on autopilot. Honestly, my mind was on autopilot since like maybe 2 o'clock that day because I had switched over from I used to work overnight 2 days. So I was very tired and I got home, took me a shower, got dressed, and I was like, yes, I'm going to be able to answer some questions. And then I really wasn't. I was just tired. I was just sleepy. A sister was sleepy. Okay, I feel like I've been sleep deprived, but I'm just thankful for his platform because he offers a balanced place for you to come on YouTube and listen to. When it comes to the black sector of YouTube, there's the negativity is highlighted versus the positivity. I'm gonna tell you a quick story. So I remember a long time ago, maybe 2 years ago or something like that. I don't know. I think it was 2 years ago. I was scrolling through YouTube one day and I clicked on O'Shea Dukes. Oh, Lord, why did I do that, Yahushua? Why did I do that, Jesus? His topic was nasty fat black women. And it was something to that degree. I'm not exaggerating. I promise you his topic was that. And I was like, why did I click on this topic? But I'm glad that I knew who I was. Now, I'm not going to say I'm perfect every day. I'm not going to say I can't be hurt by what other people have said to me because I have been hurt. I have cried at times. I remember times when I was much bigger, that people would come up to me and say such horrible things and it would take my whole day out. I would just fall into depression easily. But my self-esteem was built up, my self-esteem was built up by that time. I do have feelings. I'm a sensitive human being, as anybody can tell by clicking on my videos in 2 seconds. I'm very sensitive, very in touch with my emotions and my feelings. That's why I believe it's so positive. That's why I believe you have to filter your feelings through the Most High. Filter your emotions through the Most High. Because you can't give everything. You can't give a lot of stuff your energy. So anyway, I was on there. His conversation was so derogatory. He was just very extremely disrespectful to women and also like overweight women. And let me tell you, you can judge a person by their outside. That's up to you. I leave that in your hands, what you want to do with another person. But you don't know a person's life, you don't know a person's history, and you don't know the transformation that a person is making. And all I say to any women who may struggle with their weight or struggle with their self-esteem, don't listen to any jerks or any rude people online. Don't listen to any rude people at the office because you have to know who you are. When you know who you are, you're going to love yourself enough to want to take care of your body properly. It's a struggle, but it's a struggle that you will overcome. And so for myself, I've been struggling with my weight and stuff like that, but I'm doing much better. Since September, I lost over 30-something pounds, but I'm not going to really talk about it until I get down to the, where I really want to be down another 100 or something like that, and then we'll go into discussion about how I overcame that. So I was on his page, and I was seeing, and I was looking, and he was saying crazy stuff, and I was reading the comments, and I was just like, if I was in a negative place in life with myself, if I didn't know who Constance was, I would have really been hurt. I would have really felt disrespected. But when I watched him, I laughed. It was funny. And I even did a video about it. I can't remember the video, but I have to click on it. But I even did a video when I was real soft. I didn't talk too deeply. I didn't mention his name. Wasn't very direct. Anyway, you know, I somehow came across New Possibilities. I would still click on O'Shea Dukes every now and then. I saw him in the comment section sometimes. And then I think actually too, I saw him he did his first channel that I was aware of, honestly, was I Declare War. And he would go and he would, you know, he would talk about different, I guess, YouTubers, different things, politics and history, and he would go speak about these things and why he's against it. And I remember him doing a video against O'Shea. I can't remember the topic, but I was just like, wow. I mean, I first joined I Declare War, and then I joined New Possibilities, and I just remember him being in defense of women. I just remember him being in defense of just people in general, and standing up for the black woman in a way that she needs to be represented. So I thank you for that, brother. Continue to do what you do. Love and light and peace and harmony to you always, beloved King, always. And I just want to say, people, that we're going to come across a lot of negativity in this life. We're going to come across demonic spirits. We're going to come across people who try to rip you apart, tear you down. Oh, you didn't pronounce this word right. Oh, you know, you're not smart enough. Oh, you're fat, you're ugly, you're stupid, you're not needed. All these people will verbally express these things, but at the beginning and the end of the day, you have to believe what the word says about you. And if you have a relationship with the Most High God, if you have a relationship, He is our Father. He is our Father, so you can cry out, Abba, Father. You can cry out. The Father is not going to leave you to yourself. He is going to comfort you. You have to lean to Him and not things of this world. Not alcohol, not drugs, not my thing of choice. Food. And then used to be, because I'm really calmed down. I'm really focused. I'm really actually doing really well in terms of what I'm eating, in terms of drinking my water, and I've been doing it over a span of time, so I'm very proud of myself that I'm sticking to it. And these 30 something pounds is going to turn into 50, 60, 70, 80, and I'm going to be all the way down. People judge you for what they see on the outside because they're not using discernment, and they don't judge with the heart. But anybody who judges you, puts you down, dismiss their notions of you. Know who you are, and you keep that positive vision of yourself based off what our Father in heaven has told you about yourself, and you keep going. I don't care if you make videos and all you say is, I love Jesus. And you come on, I love Jesus and Jesus is great. And that's all you put on there. If you make one word, whatever you do it, let it be, make sure it's positive, make sure it's Holy Spirit led, and make sure that you are confident in yourself. Let me tell you something, people. You ain't going to always be confident every day. You ain't going to always be strong every day. The enemy is trying to pull us down any way he can get to us. But it takes a strong mind. You don't have to be crazy. You don't have to be over the top. You just have to think. You just have to think. Be mentally strong. You know, the word says, be quick to listen and slow to speak. Sometimes the Most High is speaking for you. So, beloved brothers and sisters, I want to say, be encouraged. All of us are going through some kind of struggle. Why not find a way for us to come together versus separate ourselves and point the finger and think that we're better than the next fellow man? Don't let no one put you inside of a box. Don't put yourself inside of a box. Always be learning, always be seeking, always be trying to do something better with your life. I also want to give a shout out to Randy. He stayed to the end. He stayed to the end of the hangout, and he got to see the part where I was just like, I was falling asleep. As you can see, I look sleepy right now. Yes, I've been sleepy for the past 2 weeks. I was working overnight. I'm working during the day now, and my body has not adjusted. And my brain, part of my brain, I'm not going to lie to you, was on autopilot. But I was going to be okay, and I was going to make it through. But what I want to say too is that some of those questions, he asked some really brilliant questions, and I'm going to do a deep dive into that, because once I get me some sleep, once I get me some good sleep, oh my goodness, I'm going to go in on some of those questions because I really like them. I just wanted to say thank you if you just joined my channel. This is a place of love, of light, of peace, and of encouragement. And if any of you have questions, or any of you have a particular topic that you would want me to do, or if you have a testimony to share, reach out to me. The Sweet Sounds of Poetry at gmail.com. We'll have our discussion. I want to have raw and open discussions, honest discussions. I want to be open. I'm going to be opening up more and talking more. So I just wanted to say those words. Stay encouraged, stay at peace, stay trusting the Most High, and whatever you do, never let anyone take you off course. And never stop believing in yourself despite of what you see around you or what other people tell you. You have to know who you are in this world. If you struggle with depression, hey, we all been depressed. You struggle with loneliness, we all experience loneliness. You struggle with fear and rejection, nobody can say they never struggle with these things. But how are you dealing and coping with these things? They're going to help you get to the next level in your life. Choose the Most High. Choose our Father in heaven. Shalom.